Unicorns is about it's a cross-cultural romance about a South Asian closeted drag queen and a single dad from Essex who have this by chance meet, and it sparks this crazy chemistry and this journey of search for identity and confrontation of truth.
It's so funny because every actor does this, and every actor makes the film about their character. I do the same thing. Like, you say it's about a Asian drag queen, and I go, it's about a single father, Essex car mechanic who stumbles into a Indian restaurant and comes across this incredibly vibrant scene within this Asian community and is transfixed by it, and he's compelled to keep following that excitement that he feels, and leads to some interesting consequences.
Mm-hmm. How do you both interpret the film's name and the fact that it's not unicorn but unicorns?
Shows that both these two characters are special in their own right. They might be totally different, but they've still got the same energy at heart.
Very well put. Yeah.
Thank you.
How about you?
Yeah, it's just that, we think of a unicorn as being this sort of, incredible mythical being, this one sort of thing. But I think it's about everyone being special, and everyone having that beauty, and then that's a wonderful thing. And this film's about celebrating that.
How did you both prepare for these roles, considering that the characters are having such specific experiences, and experiences that people that might have had them might not even feel comfortable kind of discussing them or being public about them? Did you speak to any LGBT people about it?
I think for me, because I kind of knew that world, it was really about delving deep and doing that research. We did a lot of prep with Sally and James. We did our prep separately. Especially for me, it was about making sure I did this with authenticity, like truth, honesty, as you want to do in any project. But really, it felt like it was, not pressure that I didn't get it wrong, but I just wanted to do it where I had so much respect for all these people that when that it showed on camera, that everything and every detail was to the T.
So that was achieved through talking.
A lot of talking, a lot of rehearsals, and a lot of rehearsals, and even things that I just did by myself every single day to kind of just embody and really just become the characters. And essentially it was two characters, and my whole goal was to kind of bring them together. So I was toying a lot as well in that rehearsal process too.
How about you?
Yeah, I definitely felt the pressure of representing Luke's story well and appropriately. And I spoke to some friends who've have had not that experience, but maybe some parallels. I did the best I could, I hope I represented people who've been through his experience as well. I did it as well as I could anyway, and I hope that they feel represented by the performance.
I love the film, love your performances, I love the story. I love that it shines a light on an aspect of the community that I think is underrepresented, which is the Q for questioning, I think. Would you agree with me that these characters are Q? They're examples of the questioning part of our community, or because it's probably open to interpretation? Do you think maybe they don't identify as LGBTQ community members at all?
I think they're on their very separate journeys together of identity, and so I think I personally would agree that they are questioning. I don't think they resolve that. I think they're just at the beginning of that, and they're going through it, but they've found someone and they've found each other in that process, and they've obviously been a catalyst for each other in that process too.
Yeah. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I suppose Luke would have no awareness of what he is. I think for him, going through the experience, he's terrified by the fact that this could mean that he is gay or that he is bisexual. They're probably the two terms that he's familiar with, So he is questioning, but yeah, for him it's a sort of crisis of identity and label, and not wanting to be attached to a label that within his community could cause him real problems, sadly. Yeah, yeah.
What message do you both hope cis straight men take away from the film on subjects such as tolerance, open-mindedness, and allyship?
What I love about this film is that whilst it deals with a lot of important issues, I think it has a commercial appeal, so it can actually reach people that wouldn't necessarily watch this film otherwise. And I think, hopefully, that they can see the struggles that both these people go through, and they can hopefully, if not empathise, sympathise. I hope that they can see the love between these two characters and see how beautiful it is, and that's something that doesn't even need to be tolerated. That's something that should be celebrated. And that maybe they would want to be an ally of that, I suppose. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Oh, you said it so well. I would say that I hope that they take away that actually, like, love is not exclusive. Like, love is for everyone, and show kindness. I hope that they take away from this film that actually, like, the way they're probably feeling as well is how everyone else in the world feels too, and we're kind of all just in this together, and that no one is after anyone. We're all just kind of trying to come together to support each other. So show love, support, and respect, because you'll get it back.
Mm-hmm. And we're all more similar than we realise.
You take sexuality out of the equation. You take the love story out of the equation.
Yeah.
Luke and Allyship are very similar in a way.
Similar,
They're so
yeah.
similar. They're both trapped. They both feel that they don't belong. There's so many comparisons there to be made. Taking all of it, the rest of it aside.
Jason, have you had any famous drag queens offer their verdict on your character and your performance?
I've not had any who have seen the film yet, but I've had many that have seen the trailer, and yeah, gave me 10s across the board.
Name some names.
No, I can't. Wait. Tia Coffee.
Oh yeah, what did Tia say?
She loved it. She's actually seeing it next week, so I'm really, really excited. And I love Tia. She actually let me open for her headline show a year ago, which was really cool. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's super special.
Was she or anyone else in your head when you were creating the drag aspect of the character?
I love Drag Race, so I was thinking it was an amalgamation of different queens. So it was Bianca Del Rio for the sassiness and the cattiness and that I can do it attitude, and then it's I think I remember seeing Priyanka, and who's just a trailblazer, and Valentina and Plastique Tiara, So it was all these different queens, and I found a lot of their special quality and kind of just put it all into one person.
Yeah, no, I love that cocktail. You can see it as well.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. So I wanted to get your reaction to this.
Oh, yeah. As if I haven't seen that photo since.
Look at it.
My friends have taken the mick out of me for that picture many a time. Yeah.
Why are you such a hossie?
It's yeah.
What are your memories of that day?
My memories of that day. I remember just a lot of playing around in the pool, having a good time. It was good. Yeah, it was a
Tell
fun
me
shoot.
about this day.
It was a fun shoot. I can't remember where we were. We were at a hotel where we had the whole hotel pool and the outside area, and I was rocking around in my little trunks, having a great time, going for a little James Dean quiff.
Oh, I can see.
I knew it was coming up, so I laid off the minstrels and the popcorn, to try and get the abs out, whatever. And yeah, I was just having a good time flexing my muscles. Yeah, that's about it, really.
Yeah, I absolutely love that cover, actually. And I'm going to read back to you a quote from that interview that I think is very pertinent to today and to the film.
Oh, God, I have no idea what they are, so this is interesting.
When only 8% of actors are in work, you can't really afford to turn anything down. But if I could have anything I wanted, I would love to do a film. That's what you said.
Okay, there you go. That's so interesting.
And here you are.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You've not done a film by then.
I hadn't, no.
Oh my God, this is so wild.
Yeah, this is interesting.
360 moment.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.